Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to the Pepe update today. Well, we're back and we have been down. So previously I have been mentioning for a very long time that we're going to see Pepe probably coming at 1700, which was the previous all-time high, and we kind of did it. Okay, we have come down. So it took some time. It was a lot of consolidation, a little bit of something that we're not sure about. In the previous episode of Pepe COIN, I did talk about Pepe just for 1 minute, but we talked about it anyway. So this was a fake out right here. You made the fake out and then you started to go to the downside, right? So I cannot speak too much. There's one thing I just want to lay down very quickly on the Discord. Number one is I've shared almost a lot of pattern. Previously I posted XLM 2 days ago, and this was symmetrical triangle, which later on played out after 1 day later, which gave 13% to a lot of people. And then I shared 2 weeks of my work for absolutely free on the trade idea. So the Discord link is in the description if you want to get that. And these are the coins here. So you can see Peanut got 4-hour time frame. Just gonna tell you this because it's something that some of you are gonna appreciate, of course, before we get into the Pepe. And Popcat, this is known as right angle ascending broadening wedge. You can Google all these patterns that I'm talking about right now. Right angle ascending broadening wedge. Okay, check that out. Floki has an ascending broadening wedge on the 4-hour time frame. Mog has another ascending broadening wedge on the daily time frame. We have Nairo that has this channel, so it can actually jump off from this pullback here or lose the trend line's lower support and drop to the downside. And then you have this one, Secret, which has another almost like a rising wedge on the 4-hour time frame. So all these things, you can check it out and try to take a trade. Getting back into Pepe. So what kind of a pattern does Pepe really have? Number one is you have tried to retest the previous all-time high. It's not even a very perfect retest, to be honest with you, to begin with. It hasn't really touched the previous all-time high that well. We're going to start off again. So this is your previous all-time high, and if I take the line, and if you notice, if I zoom in here, it hasn't really touched the line yet. So the retest is not done. The retest is far from being done. But one thing that I noticed, and a lot of people may have not noticed, is that when you go on the 4-hour time frame here and you pull in the 4-hour time frame, I do see that Pepe is ready to go down. There's something that people haven't noticed, and that is, I'm going to zoom in a little bit again so that this becomes clear as the moon, and that is this one little bit of support has been lost. Do you see this? This support here is something that has been lost, and that is clearly that you had a touch one, second one, and the third one, and a pop to the downside, and you're looking for the retest probably to 1940 or 1935. I think if Pepe makes it up to 2081, I think this is going to be an invalidation. You may actually end up moving a little bit higher. I will actually even say not 2081. I will actually just give it, to be on the safe side, I think 2251 will put Pepe back to the bullish mode. It actually invalidates a lot of pattern. And then you have this higher trend line, right? So you have the highest trend line coming down and this one coming down as well. Just going to take this like that. Yeah, I think this looks better with this one being fake out. So you have the touch here, you got another touch right there, another touch right here, you got the fake out right there, another touch right here, and rejection. So if you probably push back up, break above 2041, then try to go back up again and break above 2241, you actually create the chances to go back higher. Now the thing is that this all in all is a pattern, and long story short, as let's put it this way, as long as we're not going to make it up to 2251, then this whole pattern goes from top to bottom. And are you ready for this? Okay, top to bottom, place it here, and you have 1341 as your next technical target. Simple. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Love, peace.